content discovery on Twitter. Twitter is one of the best platforms for content discovery if you know how to use its features for your benefit. Every day, millions of tweets are shared on Twitter on different topics. Some of these tweets are just useless and they do not share knowledge about anything. But a huge number of tweets come with a lot of knowledge and information, and they can help with generating the most valuable content for your blogs. This may sound strange, but a huge number of bloggers and journalists now use Twitter to discover content about different topics. In fact, they have now become so good at the content discovery that they take only a few minutes to find the exact information they're looking for. The amount of time that people spend on social media during an average day has been steadily rising over the past 6 years, one with the majority of users spending at least 2 hours a day on social platforms. Social media may have started out as a way for friends and family to keep up with one another, but it has since evolved far beyond that. Because every social media platform brings something unique to the table, most consumers use multiple platforms in order to get everything they need. We've talked to different bloggers and journalists to collect information about how one can use Twitter for content discovery. And fortunately, we've learned many valuable tips from these professionals. These tips will help you with filling your website or blog with some valuable content rather than adding boring content. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at the tips you need to follow if you want to use Twitter for content discovery. Search for trending topics. Twitter is best known for providing information about the topics that are trending all over the world. Although you can find these topics on other platforms as well, the information shared on Twitter is more authentic and valuable as compared to others. For instance, if you want to verify the strength of the earthquake in a specific area, you can simply visit Twitter to get the actual figures within a few minutes. Similarly, you can use Twitter to stay aware of the events that are recently taking place in an area. That's just because the users consistently share clips of that event on their profile with the relevant hashtag. You just need to explore that particular hashtag to stay aware of what's happening in an area at a specific time. Follow the magazines. Many magazines also use Twitter to share information with their followers. You must follow these magazines to keep an eye on what's going on in the world. These magazines conduct in-depth research to share the most authentic information with their followers. You can simply share this information on your website to keep your readers satisfied. Visit relevant profiles. Visiting relevant profiles is also a great option you can use for content discovery on Twitter. Usually, the businesses use this option to keep an eye on how their competitors are getting more customers through Twitter. But there is nothing wrong with using this technique for content discovery if you're concerned about sharing the best information with your followers. Twitter for students. Twitter is also helping students with completing their college assignments. The students can search for a topic to get in touch with the professionals that are expert in a field. They can then learn some important things from these experts to add to their assignments. That's all about content discovery on Twitter. To read more blogs on topics of same coverage, click the link in the description.